మానవ తప్పిదాల వల్లే కరోనా విజృంభిస్తోందన్నారు సీసీఎంబీ డైరెక్టర్ రాకేష్ మిశ్రా. ఢిల్లీలో ఇప్పటికే సెకండ్ వేవ్ మొదలైందన్నారు. ప్రజలు నిర్లక్ష్యం చేస్తే ఇబ్బందులు తప్పవని హెచ్చరించారు సీసీఎంబీ డైరెక్టర్.
Many countries shutting down after second wave. What is the exact situation in India? The second wave is started or not?
The second wave, as we know, is more of because of the human behavior, and therefore it might happen in any place, and India will not be exception. What we are observing in all over the country, that in particularly in Delhi, that number of cases have started to go up, which means it's an indication of a second wave, and consistently for several days since this is happening. So, which means there are multiple reasons for a second wave to come, but it looks very much likely that second wave is going in Delhi. Other cities, I'm not sure because we need more data, regular and reliable data, so we can say. If one day something goes up and goes down, that doesn't mean much. We have to see consistently if the number of cases are going up. But looking at the daily and looking at the some indications that people are more relaxed, there is some fatigue, COVID fatigue that's setting in, where people are not respecting the mask and social distancing, and some restaurants opening. Where people sit in closed halls or rooms, and marriage parties. So that means we are inviting higher infectivity, and if we don't do anything, I'm almost sure that a second wave will come to more places.
Sir, if second wave is come, what are the major precautions? Any specific precautions for the second wave? Some countries saying the second wave is most dangerous. Any major precautions taking now?
So there are two reasons for there are multiple reasons, but the second wave may be coming because the virus is mutated, and it's not, our immune system is not able to detect, like a common cold. After every few months we can get reinfected by the same virus that causes the common cold. So in that case, this means that everybody is again susceptible except a few who have still some effective antibody against the virus or immunity. But that is luckily not the case with COVID right now, because the infection that is coming doesn't have much mutation or no new clade, as we say, emerging, which is causing this second wave. The second wave is largely because of. So the problem with the second waves can be that in first wave virus is spreading from one region to other region. Second wave, the virus is there all over the place in a small pocket, small numbers spread out in many places. Now, if we don't be careful, then it can suddenly erupt in very large number, because there will be not one, two, or few seeding points. There will be hundreds of seeding points. So it can go very fast if we are not careful, because there are multiple corners it can start to emerge. So that is why many people have observed many places that second wave is more severe in the sense larger number of the people coming getting infected, and therefore again the same story, that crowd in hospitals and the life will be lost that could otherwise be saved. So best thing we have to do is, if we cannot avoid the second wave which might happen, we can slow it down and make it much slower in the rate of infection. So the wave which can otherwise very sharp peak, which can take in 2-3 weeks, we can delay it with 2-3 months. Then the numbers will be much more manageable, and we will not even feel that there was a stress in the hospital beyond what already we are having, because there is capacity built. We understand the virus more. So if we have enough number of beds available, healthcare workers available, facility available, now disease can be managed, because there are multiple supportive treatments that have come in place. That's how we have done well discharge number or recovered number is very, very high. But if this number of patients suddenly floods, then we will have disaster, and that is what we should avoid.